spoke to Cyril earlier in the week, he told us that this was going to be his last fight as a professional mixed martial artist. So does that add any extra cherry on the cake, so we say, that you retired him now?
No, absolutely not. It's I respect Cyril a lot. You know, he has a great fighting history. He fought both in Pride and the UFC and fought the best. You know, and fighting him was a big challenge for me, and I respect him all, and I wish him the best of luck in his future life. You know.
What did you fear on Cyril's fight?
Well, Cyril, he when I got the fight, you know, I know Cyril was all the opposite as me as a fighter. You know, he's the length and his striking skills, and he had all the weapons he had all the dangerous weapons to beat me. So it was a tough challenge, and I was working a lot on it.
How did you manage to make the difference?
How do you mean make the?
What was your plan?
Well, my plan was using my wrestling and taking him down, and closing the distance and going for the submission. So I was working on that.
Can you talk to us about how it was like to perform in the O2 Arena?
What can I say? It was an amazing feeling being here in London. Fighting in the O2 Arena is like one of the best arenas in the world, and just like unbelievable feeling. The crowd was amazing here, similar as the one in Stockholm in the Globe. So I love the crowd.
Last time you performed, it was over a year ago before this fight tonight. I'm sure that you'd like to fight a lot more consistently this year. How soon do you think we'll see you again back in the octagon?
We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully soon. I'm gonna go home and start training, and probably I'll be fighting soon again. So hopefully.
You don't want to sit out and look for that October 4th in Stockholm card?
Probably. It's planned that the UFC is gonna come to Sweden, so of course I would love to fight in my home country, in front of the crowd.
Yeah, and when you shot in for your takedown, what did you exactly see in that moment? Because it seemed like you were looking for something and then you went.
I just went for the feeling, changing. Cyril is a similar fighter of me, changing from orthodox to. And it just came so natural going for the low takedown, and so I did it. So
when you said this was the best day of your life, you seemed really relieved. Can you just talk about your emotions?
Well, after coming from my last fight, fighting with those circumstances, and fighting now, I still felt that I had to prove and come with a win, and we know we were fighting in the best organization in the world, UFC, and you got to be the best to be here. So it was nice to come home with a victory. And I've been working hard, and it was been a tough year with a lot of struggles. So it was nice.
Do you want to say anything to all the Swedish fans that came here to see you and all the ones watching online?
I want to thank all the Swedish fans that were here, and all the fans from England that supported me, and all the fans all around the world, and all the Swedish people at home that are looking, my family, all in my hometown, and all my other countrymen from Albania and Kosovo too. I thank them a lot for all the support. It means a lot to me.
We haven't seen too many submissions this year so far. Do you think that's attributed to anything to do with the new bonus structure? Instead of having a sub of the night, it's now a performance of the night?
Maybe it is that way. You can never know how a fight goes, if it goes standard or something. You can have a plan and go for that plan, but you don't know how it ends up. But I don't complain about the new structure that the UFC put up. I think it's good, and it's evolving for the sport. So.
Does it make it more satisfying for you that you were able to get the finish tonight?
Of course. It's always nice to finish.
Do you think you can get that performance of the bonus tonight?
We'll see. I hope for it.
Is there anyone special you want to call out for a fight?
No, not really. I don't have anybody that I want to fight. Whoever UFC puts me up, I will fight. And prepare myself the best. So.
You look really good. How are you gonna celebrate this win now?
My father came all the way from Sweden here, and my cousins. So I haven't seen them for 3 or 4 months. So I'm gonna meet them up and go have dinner with them and just have a nice time with my family and friends.
Last year, everything was very rush because there was 3-4 days notice. You had to make weight and then fight. Can you this time savor everything a lot more, especially because you've won tonight as well?
How do you mean? Sorry.
Because last year everything was so rushed. You only had 3 or 4 days. This time you've had a full camp. You've been here fight week. You've had time to speak to the media, and now that you've won tonight, can you soak up this experience a lot better than last year?
I'm trying. You know, the win came pretty fast, and so I'm still a little bit overwhelmed, and it feels good. So I'm gonna go and eat and try to like get all the influences in, you know.
How much confidence does it give you having a full camp, being healthy, training properly?
Of course, it gives you a better confidence, you know, having a full camp, preparing with a lot of good fighters, preparing with Alex, you know, so it gives you a lot of confidence behind.
A totally different camp coming.
Yeah.
A friend from Finland as well as Marcus came.
Yeah, exactly.
Could you hear the Swedish fans in the crowd tonight?
Of course, I could hear them. They were very loud. Could you hear them?
We were backstage, so we couldn't really hear them. Yeah.
But I could hear them and I could see them too. So it was. I can't explain, but it was an amazing feeling fighting here in the O2 Arena. A nice atmosphere, and that's not only the Swedish fans; it's also the English fans here from London. So it was very nice.
Could you tell us how you actually think the fight between Jimmy and Alex is going to end?
I think Alex is going to finish him in the second round. That's you know, but it's going to be a good fight. So.
Do you think Alex will throw more punches than you did?
Yeah, probably, probably. Next fight, I'll throw more punches. You can never plan how it ends up, but this time it was like this.
Look
you know?
good.
Sometimes it's like this. But of course, you want to punch, you want to kick, you want to do spinning back kicks and everything, but it doesn't always end up like that. So this night wasn't like this.
All right, thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.